You've never had mac and cheese so creamy, and guess what? The slow cooker does all the work. Hi friends, it's Christina with eatingonadime.com. Welcome to my sister Carrie's kitchen. My sister Carrie and I are on a mission to teach real families how to make real food at home on a budget. And today we're going to make the best, I'm talking the best mac and cheese. And guess what? It's in the crock pot. No boiling noodle needed. We dump the noodles in raw, and the result is perfection every single time. Now, if you see any little furry friends walking behind me, that is Rosie, Rio, or Ryder, or Coda. Let me know in the comments below who you see, and guess who's who. If you've been following on along with us for like the last almost week now, we are sharing a crock pot holiday recipe every single day of the week to get you ready for the holidays, because holiday cooking does not have to be hard to be delicious. We got you, friend. Today, I'm going to use this beautiful multi-cooker. It's from Walmart. I am linking it in the description below. This is a great multi-cooker, especially if you're on a budget. We love it. It's awesome. Also, linked in the description below is today's recipe, crock pot mac and cheese. You can save it. You can follow it along. You can do all the things, pin it, print it, whatever you like to do. So make sure you check that out to get you ready for the holidays. And of course, we have a digital holiday crock pot cookbook with 40 of our favorite holiday recipes that all can be made in your slow cooker. All right, let's get started, friends. First up, you need elbow macaroni, whatever kind that you like, 16 ounces. You guys open bags as well. Oh, there's one puppy. Just dump the uncooked raw macaroni noodles straight in your crock pot. Now, if you're worried about crock pot size, this is a 6-quart. I'm going to recommend like a 6, 7, or 8-quart for this recipe, just so it holds all the ingredients. And now to make this extra creamy, you need 8 ounces of cream cheese and 4-ounce butter. Sorry guys, I got a little bit of a head cold today, so if my voice sounds funky, that's what's going on. On this butter, just go ahead and slice it into smaller pieces. It doesn't have to be a certain number. It's all going to melt in the crock pot anyway. We're just going to lay it over the top of the noodles. So today, mine is like 7 pieces. That's perfect. Just lay it right on top. Now we're going to do the exact same thing with the cream cheese. So I'm getting this cream cheese ready. I want to know below, are you guys a mac and cheese at holiday family or not? Do you have it at Thanksgiving? Do you have it at the holidays? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious who likes mac and cheese at the holidays and who doesn't. So on this cream cheese, same type of thing. We're just going to dice it into smaller pieces and lay it right on top of that pasta so it melts beautifully and creamy into the sauce. Then we're going to top with a little bit of salt and pepper. Just sprinkle it right on top. 1 teaspoon pepper and then 2 teaspoons of salt, just to really help bring out the flavors. Now we're going to add in the milk and the cream. So for this one, you want 3 cups milk and 1 cup heavy cream. So the trick with cooking pasta in your crock pot is you want it completely covered. You want the pasta submerged in the liquid, which this is, so that when it cooks, it gets nice and tender. That's it. That's how easy it is. Now, we're going to cook this on low for about 1.5 to 2 hours until that pasta is tender and cooked through. And then make sure you keep watching the video, because I'm going to show you how easy it is and the trick to the best cheesy mac and cheese. All right, the pasta is cooking, and I'll see you in a few hours. The pasta is almost ready, friends. Okay, to get ready, let's talk cheese. Now, the secret to the best and the most delicious homemade mac and cheese is, are you ready? Shredding your own cheese. This is super, super, super important. Now, I also like to do a combo of cheddar and a little pepper jack. It doesn't make it super spicy, and it adds tons of flavor. All right, I'm going to show you guys the fastest way to shred this cheese. I am notoriously a horrible cheese shredder, and I still shred my own cheese. So if I can do it, you can do it too. So this little gadget, kitchen gadget, is like, it's called a rotary cheese shredder. It's awesome. It shreds cheese in a flash. The cool thing too is it'll lock to your counter. It has a little suction cup, and it locks right there. So on the cheddar cheese, you want about 2 cups, which is roughly 8 ounces generally. So you just stick it in the top here, and then you just turn it. And then when it gets low enough, we're going to put the little stopper in there and help push it down. Look how fast it shreds this cheese. I'm going to switch it here. Literally in under a minute. All right, cheddar is done. Let's do pepper jack. On the pepper jack, we're going to do 1 cup, which is approximately 4 ounces. Now, the cup to ounces thing, it's just for cheese, guys. It's not for everything. So I'm going to do half this pepper jack cheese, and I'm not worried about them mixing here because guess what? They're going to mix together in the mac and cheese and get all melty and add so much flavor. Look, done and minutes. I'm back, friends. Okay, it's been cooking on high. Now, when I cook pasta in the crock pot, how I know if it's to the tenderness that I prefer is I taste test it. And if it's not quite tender, just continue to cook it on high. Check it every 15 minutes or so until it is done. Now, it's time to stir in those cheeses that we shredded. It's ready to go. When you stir in the cheese, let me grab my spoon. You want to gently stir, and then if it's looking dry, you can add in more milk if needed. I'm going to show you guys close up, but mine is looking a little dry. The pasta soaked up a lot of the milk, so I am going to add in a little bit more milk so that it'll be a nice, perfect, creamy texture. So you can kind of see it's a little bit dry. And what I mean by dry is there's not like a ton of liquid. So I'm just going to stir in more milk. You could do milk, or if you're out, you could do water in a pinch. And then we're going to cover this and let it sit, cook on low for just like 10 to 15 minutes, and that cheese will get all melted, and then it'll be ready to serve. It's ready, friends. So here's the trick with making mac and cheese in the crock pot. You just want to make sure there's enough liquid. Don't be afraid to add more liquid, 1/4 cup at a time until it's that creamy consistency that you like. I like to go for milk if I have it, but if not, you can use water. That'll work great as long as it's not too dried out. And if you're going to let this stay on warm for a bit while you get all your other things ready for the holidays, you're going to want a little bit more liquid as well. But it just needs to sit until it's perfectly melted. And mine is there, and then it's ready. So here it is. The cheese is perfectly melted, and it's ready to enjoy. I can't wait. It's time for my favorite part, taste testing. Now, this mac and cheese is perfect for the holidays, especially if you do mac and cheese, for the kids at your holiday dinner. But it's more than just that. This is the perfect, easy weeknight recipe that the entire family is going to love. Look how amazing it is. The flavor on this is amazing. Friends, I cannot wait for you guys to try it. Once you try it, go to the recipe at eatingonadime.com. Please leave us a review and let us know what you think. We love hearing from you guys. That is the quickest and the fastest way for us to hear from you and to let us know what you think of our easy and delicious crock pot recipes. All right, friends, I'm out of here. We got more holiday recipes to get ready for you guys. I'm so excited. I love the holidays, especially the holiday food. All right, don't forget, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe, like and subscribe. I should make it a song just because I don't want you to miss any more of our holiday recipes. And remember, friends, until I see you next time, eat at home by eating on a dime. Bye, friends.